Hello guys, John with you again, and welcome to today's update on the TAMIYA's German 88mm gun Flak 3637. And if you've been watching the building this so far, I'm building the 36, which is the anti-tank version. The 37 would be the anti-aircraft version. Couple of little differences in it. If you've been watching this series, you will know what they are. Most of them are in the barrel of the gun, and also on the on the pistons, shall we say? I'm calling them pistons. They give the equilibrators, they're calling them. I call them pistons because that's basically what they are. They're the recoil pistons on the gun. Okay, so that's the kit. Okay, and this is as far as we have gotten. Right? No. Okay. Now that looks absolutely fabulous, I must admit it. Really, really nice. There we go. Those little bits and pieces are absolutely gorgeous. They're very, very nicely detailed. The moulding on those is absolutely beautiful. They're going to paint up absolutely lovely, really, really are. And we also have the gun to go into it. Now, I must admit, last night, and I playing around after I did finish my build, I did kind of stick the gun in, even though it's in today's work. There's more to be done to it. There's loads of little seats and all that kind of thing to be done to it. But I sort of dry fitted the gun. I did have to do a little bit of extra sanding and all that to get it to fit and fit comfortably. But it did go in. Didn't have any problems with it. And why is it having given me problems? No, it's not. Okay, so there it is in. Right, ta-da! It looks fucking fabulous, I think. Okay, you can zoom in yourselves there and have a look at it. Right. I mean, you can nearly leave it at that and say it's finished, but I doubt it, because there's lots of other little bits and pieces to go onto it. Okay, so this is what we've done in this build update. We built up the cradle, the sides, put on the those little piston thingy-majiggies, right? Melted the sides here. Okay, used my screwdriver again, heated up the screwdriver, melted them down, quick rub with a bit of a sander to get that sort of a bubble off it, make it nice and flat. So, I had no problems in any part of that, none whatsoever. Everything just fitted absolutely gorgeous. So really, no problems with that. And like I said, it's an enjoyable build. It really, really is an enjoyable build. So, what are we going to get done today? Today we're going to. I'm going to. It should be ready for the next update, which will be tomorrow's update, but I'll do it today. I'll have the gun all finished off. Okay, that's the gun part, and then we've got the bogies. We'll get them done at a later stage tomorrow. Okay, so what have we got to do? This is where we are at the moment. So we've got some seats to put on, we've got some levers and all that kind of good stuff to go into it. We're building up some ammo crates. We're also working on the inside of the shield. There's a couple of little bits and pieces to go in there, some sights and that kind of stuff. The opening and closer for that little window, shall we call it? We call it a window there on the front of the shield, right? Then we're fitting the gun. Okay. Fitting the shield, fitting in our seats, the sort of the loading rack there. Okay, more seats again, and then we have our gun finished. So there's loads of little fiddly bits and pieces to go in there. Okay. And it also, you know, it says there about making up the figure, but I'm going to leave the figures right until the very end. Just so that I can get them all, you know, there might be slight adjustments in the hands and things like that. If you make them too early, you might find that if you want them to fit in nicely, that you need to adjust the hand up or down slightly, and you know yourself. We've all been there. Okay, so I'll get that much done this evening. So if you've liked my little build series so far on classic TAMIYA kits, stay tuned to the channel, because I will be finishing it all up very, very soon. And when it's all done and dusted, we'll have a quick review of all 7 kits. In other words, I'll put them all out. We can have a nice look at them and see, and quick chat on each one as well. Overall, I've been quietly impressed with 1 or 2 of them, especially the Flak furling, and also with this. This is a beautiful kit. I'm amazed I haven't actually purchased this in the past, because it isn't that expensive. It is not that expensive at all. You can pick that up quite reasonable, and there's a little, you know, little motorbike and all with it, so you know, it makes up a nice little diorama. I've seen some beautiful dioramas done with this thing, where people sort of build gun emplacements and things like that. I won't be building a diorama for it, unfortunately. Like I explained earlier on, I don't have the room for it, and I'll only be wasting my time building it. I have some nice bases, and I'm going to sort of add it onto one of those. Okay, I'm going to add it onto one of the bases. So that's it, like I said, for this update. Stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. And if you have subscribed, again, I say thank you very much. I do appreciate it. I really, really do. And hit the bell so you'll be notified of any videos that I do. You get the little notification whenever I do a video. So lads, I'm going to leave it at that. Another quick short update. And again, like I said, and like I always say, modelling to me is a hobby. I don't take it too serious. If I make a mistake, then I make a mistake. If the parts aren't historically accurate, I don't care. I mean, I'm not, you know, there are people out there that do care, and they do build them to that. And fair play to you. Fair fucking play to you. You know, I respect you. I really, really do, because they do some absolutely fabulous work. You know, they'd go off and buy all the photo etch sets. They do tons and tons of research into it. They'll change the parts to make them historically accurate. You know, they'll take their time, and they end up with an absolutely fabulous finished product, painted absolutely beautifully, figures perfect. But again, like I said, I'm not at that stage. I'm an old fart, and I just enjoy building them, and I enjoy kind of looking at them when they're all done and things like that, and I get my enjoyment that way. So, and I know that there are lots of us out there who think the exact same, and that's what this channel is for. It's for those guys. It's not for the rivet counters, the perfectionists, or anything like that. But at the same time, I don't slag off these people. These people are well entitled to do what they do, and they're absolutely fabulous in what they do. And the greatest respect for them. And I watch their videos. I do watch them regularly watch their videos. There's a chap that I'm watching at the moment. I've mentioned him once or twice before. Night Shift, Uncle Night Shift. I recommend you go over there and watch his channel. He's from Slovenia or Slovakia. Brilliant modeler. He does some absolutely fabulous stuff. And there's also a chap there, Laser Creation World, and he does some unbelievable dios. He uses, obviously he's got a laser cutter and all that kind of thing. So I mean, these things they're not cheap, and but at least he uses it to excellent effect, and he does absolutely fabulous work. He did a Stalingrad dio where he had sort of half and half, as in half all sort of in the middle of the war, and the other half either before or after. I can't really remember which, but it's just a clean and the other half destroyed, needs civilians in it, needs soldiers on the other side. And the great thing is, the thing that sort of drew the whole lot together, he had a little girl with a flower cart, and she was dragging the flower cart along, and the trail of flowers she was leaving behind went from the war scene into the army, into the civilian scene, and there's a German soldier there holding one of the flowers. I thought it was absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work. So go over and have a look at him, Laser Creation World. If you haven't already seen him, I do recommend going and having a look at his channel as well. Okay, so that's it for this update, lads. Like I said, don't forget to hit the bell. You'll be notified straight away when I get up another video. And in the meantime, go out and buy yourself a kit. You build it and you enjoy it, because that's, to me, what it's all about. So until the next time, lads, stay safe, enjoy your modelling, and I'll catch you on the next one.